Hello there. I thought I would take you all along with me and show you a very typical day in the life because one, I haven't vlogged in a while, and two, I've gotten a lot of questions about what am I doing now that I'm not in the classroom? And hopefully you all realize I have my own business. I've been running my own business for the past 7 years in addition to teaching, so I'm just doing that full time now. But I'm gonna show you kind of behind the scenes, all the things that I do on a very typical day. It is currently 8 a.m. So Billy does not leave for work until about 8:30. He typically gets up at 8, I get up with him, and the first thing I do is come down and make our coffee. One thing we have started doing that has made a huge difference in our coffee consumption experience is grinding our own beans. Chef's kiss, highly recommend. But while I'm waiting for the coffee to brew, or while Billy's like eating his breakfast or getting his lunch ready, I will typically just kind of do little things around the kitchen, like put away dishes or clean dishes, stuff like that, because it's hard to like get started on my actual morning routine until Billy has actually gone to work. Now I've learned that not only am I not a morning person, but I'm also not at my most productive. If anyone wants my cats, they can have them. I have learned that not only am I not a morning person, but I'm also not at my most productive first thing in the morning. I kind of need a slower start because my brain is not operational first thing in the morning. So I've created just a very simple morning routine for me. I don't need like a long list of things. I just need a little bit of time kind of to myself to get going for the day. So after I make my coffee, I come in here to our front room. I sit in the chair and I do two things. Well, three things if you include drinking coffee. Number one, I write in my one line a day book. This was a Christmas present from Bridget last Christmas. It's exactly what it sounds like. You write just one sentence to represent the day. Sometimes I cheat and write two, but you keep this over the course of 5 years. So let me show you. Every day has 5 different sections. So every year you write underneath of the prior year. So I will write in here for the night before. And then after that, I will sit and just spend a little bit of time reading because I miss reading. I've never been like a huge reader, but I do enjoy sitting down and actually getting through a book, but I've been so busy, I haven't been able to do that. So currently I'm reading this book called Only Love Today. This was actually given to me by a lady at the Get Your Teach On conference. She was in my session and she gave it to me afterward. It's all about like stressing less, and it talks a lot about choosing love. And for me, it just means like really focusing on what's important in life. So I'm currently like 100-ish pages into this. So I'll sit and read like 20, 25 pages before I actually get my work day going. At 9 a.m. is when I start my formal like work block. You will notice my day is kind of chunked into 3 different blocks. So the first block is my morning block. That's just me drinking my coffee, writing in my book, reading. And then my work block is from about 9 a.m. to 4:30-ish, just depending on the day. After that is my evening block, which is from that time until I go to bed. But during that work block, the first thing I always start with is answering emails. I typically get anywhere between about 20 emails on the low side to like over 100 emails on the high side every single day. And I do not respond to emails over the weekend. I've kind of created these boundaries where I only respond to emails during the weekdays. So Mondays, I typically have a lot to go through. So I just position myself in a comfy chair and start answering. Mondays are my filming day. I do like to batch my work, so I have designated tasks for each day of the week, but Mondays is dedicated to content creation, so recording YouTube videos, getting pictures, recording like reels for Instagram, all of that. Today the goal is to get 2 YouTube videos recorded, although I'm also vlogging, so technically I'm getting 3.
So about as productive as any other day.
A little bit of an overachiever, but I am up in my room, which if you saw my house tour video, then you've already seen this room, but this is where all of my recording takes place. And on Mondays, after I finish answering emails, I come up here and I get the room set up. It's pretty good to begin with. Like, let me show you. The room is already clean and my background area for filming is good to go. However, I need to set up this table over here because one of the videos I'm recording is like a tech tutorial and I need my laptop. So I have a flat surface to put it on, and then brace yourselves, I have to set up my actual filming equipment. So it all gets stored here in the closet, and I like to take it out, get it all set up so that as soon as I finish getting ready, I can come in and I'm ready to record. Fast forward an hour, I've gotten ready and I'm now going to be recording. I'm doing 2 videos, which is typical for me. Any more than that, my energy dips, I get a headache. It is not best for any parties involved. So 2 videos I'm recording today, which by the time you see this, you may have already seen both of them. You may have only seen one. You may not have seen either. I don't really know yet. Number 1, a Jamboard tutorial and sharing ways to use Jamboard as a teacher. Number 2, how to establish balance as a teacher. That one is going to be very laid back, just kind of a chatty video, but it's a little bit after 11. I anticipate filming to take about 2 hours. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can finish somewhere between 1:30. Hello there and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Michelle Emerson and I love helping teachers with all things technology, organization, and productivity. I am right on schedule. It is 1 o'clock. Filming is done. I have cleaned up my room, so it is back to being orderly. I'm currently getting all of the footage off of my memory card because that typically takes around 2 hours to like fully upload because our internet is kind of slow. So I'm gonna get that going and then I'm going downstairs to eat. And if you could hear my stomach in either of those 2 videos I recorded,
need food.
I apologize on behalf of my stomach.
Let's go!
So if you have followed me for a while, you probably know that I like my routine, and that means I am perfectly fine having the same exact lunch basically every day. Lately, I've been loving taco salad because it's easy, it's filling, and it tastes amazing. I will brown my ground beef at the beginning of the week with the taco seasoning, and then I just keep it in the fridge along with some corn, and then I just assemble it each day. So I start with shredded lettuce, I put on the beef and the corn, a little bit of shredded cheese, and then salsa, and I just put it all in a big bowl and eat it. And then while I eat my lunch, I typically sit at the kitchen table. I'll watch like a YouTube video or sometimes Instagram stories just to kind of veg out a little bit. Veg out. Anyway, while I eat my lunch, and then I will resume working after. Lunch has been consumed, and we are now transitioning into what I like to call the couch potato hustle. When you have your own business that is primarily online and you work from home, that means you spend a lot of time on the computer. So for the next 3 hours, which will bring me to the end of my work block, I am going to be sitting on the couch on my computer, just grinding through work. I have 2 main things that I'm working on and need to get done. Number 1, for the Jamboard video, I have a set of templates that I need to get posted in my TPT store. They're almost done, but I have some kind of like the finishing touches to get finished. People don't realize how much work goes into creating just a single product. It's very different than just creating something to use with your students. I would say a typical product takes anywhere between 20 to 30 hours to fully produce, because not only do you have to fully create the product, but I typically try to make as much of it editable as possible. Then I have to create the directions, I have to create the credits page, I have to create the thumbnails and the cover and the tutorial video to go with it, and I have to write the description and all of the behind the scenes stuff that you don't really see. Number 2, the second thing, I can't tell you. No! But it's something I'm working on that I will get to share with you later on, and I'm very excited about it. I always hate when people do this, when they tease things that they can't really talk about, but I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna work on it and I can't tell you about it, but I'm excited and I can't wait to share it with you. We are now moving into couch potato mode. I will catch up with you after. My work block is done. There's still more to do, but just like with teaching, there's always more to do, and your to-do list is never ending if you constantly try to find things to add to it. But I'm trying to focus on having like strict cutoff times for myself, just like I did in the classroom. It's almost harder working for myself and being home all the time because I constantly want to just be doing more, and it's difficult to find that separation between my work life and my personal life. So I have made that cutoff time 4:30 on a typical day, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then on the weekends. That is when I stop working and I get changed and I go to the gym. Billy gets off work at 5, so we typically will meet there and work out. However, Mondays and Fridays are my off day from lifting, but I still like to move my body because I've been sitting on the couch for several hours. So I like to go for just a leisurely walk. I have created my own little course around my community, and it takes 30 minutes for me to walk, so it's perfect. And while I walk, I will listen to podcasts. My current favorite is Couple Things. It's by Shawn Johnson and her husband, Andrew East. She was obviously an Olympian for gymnastics, and then he played football briefly, but their podcast is all about like advice for couples and just insights into like their life, and I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna go finish listening to this episode, probably start another one because I'm playing catch up on all of their episodes, and then my evening block is officially underway. We are done with our walk. Also, I love that I'm saying we, as if you are actually going through the day with me.
Hey, we're all in this together, man.
Typically on Mondays, while I wait for Billy to get home from work, because there's a little bit of gappage, I will wash dishes or just kind of like clean up little things around the house. I do a full house cleaning every Friday. That's part of my Friday routine, but I will just, touch it up throughout the week. However, we have a dilemma. Today, Zora has chosen the drying mats as her nap location. So I'm just gonna casually shoo her off. Hey, gotta go. No, Zora, come on, toop, come on. Okay. This is a fun time. Get a cat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Come on, up. No, we're just gonna sit there. Okay. Well, maybe I can just remove this top layer. Is that better? Does that work for you? Okay. Allie is now home from work. We are working, but on dinner. What's for dinner tonight?
We're having coconut shrimp with veggie mac and cheese. Why don't you explain what veggie mac and cheese is?
So it is mac and cheese made out of vegetables.
Well, yeah, duh.
Was that a great description? Here's what the package looks like. So it's by Bird's Eye, and this one is made from zucchini and lentils, but it actually tastes really good because we were skeptical of our mac and cheese being made out of veggies, but it's actually very good. So most nights we have like an actual vegetable, but you know, it's a Monday. We're having a little bit of extra goodie stuff with dinner. So we're gonna work on making this, and then I will show you the finished product. Here we have the finished product. Apparently the theme of this meal is orange. This is an orange marmalade, and it pairs very nicely with the coconut shrimp. After dinner, we typically plop ourselves on the couch and watch TV. Since it is Monday, tonight it will be some Monday Night Football, but other nights it could be Survivor or a show on Netflix. You get the point, but there's nothing too exciting for me to be able to share, so I'm going to end this vlog. I hope you enjoyed the day in my life and getting to see some of the behind the scenes of what I do now that I'm not in the classroom. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss any future videos. As always, thank you for watching. I love you all so much. Don't forget to put your positive pants on, and I will catch you in the next one.